Hey there, Truth Seekers. Welcome back. Today, Kara and I decided to have a Sadie versus Sadie match. I will be using Carolyn's one-cost deck, and she will be using the Fellowship with Dinosaurs.
Alright, flip coin.
Alright. Heads or tails?
Heads.
And tails it is. So I will go ahead and go first. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty. Start with, I got this. That's going to help set me up for next turn. I can't use Sadie's ability since I went first. So I'm going to go ahead and pay 1 for love to activate Furball. And use Furball's ability, gain 3 points. Search my deck for any virtuous Animo.
Alright.
I'm going to grab Flo.
There you go.
Alright. So.
Okay.
Yep. Go ahead.
Lay that down here. How about a Furricane?
Furricane is going to put Sweetheart back into the deck.
I'm going to lay down Weeble. Hairball. I'm going to go search my deck using Sadie's ability.
So Sadie can search her deck once per turn for a level 1 Animo and is put directly into her small group. She helps create a lot of consistency in decks, so she's really strong.
Grab my Servidude. Use Servidude's ability to draw 2. Ooh. Okay, that'll work. That'll work. And I'm going to send out Squibble and Hairball.
Gain 7 points and search your deck for a power card. Very good. Alright, my turn?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to draw 3 since I have 2 cards left in hand. I have a power card. This never happens to you, babe. Ever. I got a Hairball. I'm going to give you a Crupterra Mega. I'm going to use my Sadie's ability. Search my deck for Woolsey. Put your Woolsey directly into my small group. Alrighty. And then I'm going to grow Woolsey into Flo. Put Lily into my small group since I have the space. And now, pay 1 to activate Flo, since Flo is universal and its cost. Pay 1 to activate Spark Cube. And to make sure I get that Fellowship bonus, I'm also going to activate Hairball for free. Hairball's effect is going to search my deck for a power card, add it to my hand, and I'm going to grab the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
And now, that is a total of 6 points that I get. Is that right?
No.
Let's see, I have 8.
Wait, yeah, I forgot Fellowship bonus, my bad.
Yep, Fellowship bonus. So, and I defeat the Furricane. So, puts me at 9.
Okay, so I drew. Lay down my power for the turn. I'm going to use Sadie's ability.
That's a Conquersaur.
That is a Conquersaur. Guess what? There's a Conquersaur.
That's a bigger Conquersaur.
That is a bigger Conquersaur. I'm going to use Servitude's ability. Okay.
And since Crupterra is a 16, she doesn't defeat Conquersaur, so I'm stalling for 1 more turn. Alright, my turn?
Yep, that's why I have 3 megas in that deck.
So I draw 4 cards. Oh, let's see here. What do I have? What can I use? Alright, let's activate this. Get that out of my hand. Let's go and play Gut Piece. Gut Piece's ability searches for a Hope or a Faith Animo. So I'm going to go ahead and grab Flow. And then I'm going to use Sadie's ability to go get Woolsey. Put directly into my small group. Okay. Let's cut.
No.
Okay. Grow Flow. And then we're going to go ahead and put a Helmet of Salvation from set 1 onto Flow. And I believe we should go ahead and, let's see here. Activate the Empty Tomb. Grab Furball. Alrighty. For the most points, activate Lily using that action. Activate Furball using that action. And activate Flow, which doesn't have an action. Alright, and that's 14 more points. Plus the 9 puts me at 23. And so going backwards, Flow, Helmet of Salvation, Flow goes back into the small group. Furball, search for any virtuous Animo. Adds it to my hand. So I'm going to go grab, where are you? I'm going to grab Bear Maid. And then Lily, I'm going to use to go grab Glimmer. Did you like that?
That works.
Alrighty, go ahead.
Alright, draw 2. Okay. And my power for the turn. I'm going to go ahead and use Sadie's ability. Fondly. Use Empty Tomb, and I'm gonna go grab my swivel. Okay.
Scribble fondly. Alright. So that's a 15, so that's 25 against 26, so you gain 9 points. Alrighty, and you defeated Cindy. Alright, so I draw 2 cards. Okay. I have a Prayer Power card. Give her a Zapper King Mega. Glimmer. Gonna use Sadie's effect. Search my deck for Bear Maid level 1 and put Bear Maid level 1 to my small group. Alrighty. This is one of those rare turns where this deck is like just exploding. Usually you ping a little bit here and a little bit there and slowly you wither them down with all these little guys that cost 1. But
I mean, this is the idea behind the deck.
yes, this is
when
true.
It works, right?
Yep. So I'm going to use 1 for Gut Piece, 1 for Bear Maid, 1 for Flow, and then 1 for Glimmer, triggering the Fellowship bonus because of Flow. So this is 16, 18, 18 plus 5 equals 23. 23 plus 23 equals 46.
And I draw. Okay. that. Scottish.
I can't use any Faith Animal next turn. That can actually hurt this deck.
Can.
Particularly if I have like a flow in hand.
It can. I'm going to line in the sand.
I gotta shuffle my Animo back into my deck as well. Line in the sand is mostly in the deck for two reasons. First reason is to slow down Stagnetics decks by shuffling all their Stagnetics and True Blues and Luminis back into their deck so they can't keep recycling them.
I'm going to go ahead and use Sadie's ability.
And the other reason why is because Sadie, utilizing all of its 1-drops all the time, all of its level 1s, kind of burns out over time.
Yeah.
And being able to rejuvenate that back into your deck is just really strong. Oh, I see you brought the Professor.
I'm going to draw 2 cards because of Servitude. Alright. I'm going to play Hairball. I'm going to pay 2 for Professor. And I get to go search for 2 level 1 Animo.
And she still has reusable power cards left. You know which ones you're going to get yet?
I finally figured it out. Hold down.
That's pretty good.
I was thinking.
I know you were thinking.
Alright. Oops.
Bit of Fondly. Hairball.
Which lets me go search for 2 power cards because I use both of them.
Yep. And that's 22 points.
Did I really want to do that? Okay. Do that.
Okay. Only 2 for right now?
I guess there's only 2 in here. I don't know. What else? Okay, you said 22?
Yep. 30. Alright. Yep, and if you notice any. I have 1 card, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty, hand. Level.
Sure.
Alright. Use Sadie's effect. Sadie's effect is going to grab Lily. I have to be able to do these things without actually, using any Faith Animo this turn.
Which in that deck, it's not that hard.
Right, it's not that hard in this deck.
Versus
Ascension.
your other deck.
So even though I can't use Flow, I chose to use Ascension just to get Ascension out of my hand, so that way I draw more cards next turn. So, 1 for Lily. Lily has an action. 1 for Tweetheart. Tweetheart has a Fellowship bonus. And then Testify is for free. So, I'm going to go ahead and start with Testify. Testify gets me a power card, which will be the last one that I need, so I'm going to grab a Holy Spirit one just in case. Lily grabs me any level 1 Faith, Hope, or Love Animo. And what would be a good one? Faith, hope, or love? I honestly am thinking love. Actually, let's not do flow because I already got to do other things with flow next turn. So I will go ahead and choose to grab glimmer instead.
For the fellowship bonus?
Yeah, for the fellowship bonus with flow.
Yep.
Alright. And that's a total of 12 against Scotfish, so I gained 4 points. Putting me at a nice even 50.
Okay. So I already have 5 cards in hand, so I'm going to draw 1. I'm going to lay down some power. Sorry, I'll lay down that power instead.
Oh, so you did have the prayer in hand.
Yeah, I forgot I had it in my hand.
Okay.
Exactly, yeah. Gonna go use Sadie.
Oh, sorry, that's why I had to discard to my hand. That puts me at a disadvantage.
I'll use Sadie to go get that.
That's an agape sword.
That is an agape sword. Okay. I'm gonna use agape sword's
You
ability.
cannot use agape sword's ability.
It says discard 1. Oh, faith or hope for a love. My bad.
Would you like to use Sadie to grab a different one?
No, it's fine.
Alright.
I was gonna be dumb, but then I was dumb. That's fine.
It's gonna like double grow. Like
That's basically what I was gonna do, but it's fine. Okay.
Would you like to use your servitude to draw 0 cards?
Right.
Yep, you gain 13 points. Shit.
1 point ahead of you.
1 point ahead of me. Alright, so I draw 2 cards.
Could have been better if it wasn't dumb.
Right.
I mean, that's in most games that we play, but you know.
Glimmer. Use Sadie. Search my deck for a Woolsey. Alrighty. Growing Flow. Vineon. And then I'm going to discard this. I don't need it now. Because I'm about to go doo-doo for double the flow. 1 hope for 1 glimmer, and 1 of anything for Vineon.
Nice.
Yeah. And so that is actually 25 points.
Yep.
So that puts
See, that's
me...
how that deck is supposed to work.
I know, and this is 75 points.
I know.
Alright, so go ahead and take your last turn, and we'll see if you can get there.
So if it wasn't dumb. Okay. Income. Lay down some power. Play my sycamore tree. Go get my income.
Yep.
And then draw a card because of servitude. Discard that because snake bit's not going to do me any good right now.
Would you like to, when you say you grab a hope Animo, to go discard to grab a love Animo?
Yeah. That's how that was going to go originally.
That sounds like a brilliant plan.
Well, because that's what I was going to do last turn and then I was dumb.
You got fixated on agape sword.
Well, I read it backwards is what I was doing.
Okay.
That's what I was literally doing because it was like, oh, I got to discard a loved one and I get to go search for a faith or hope. Oh, wait. That's how that works. So yeah, go discard that and then I would go get this bad boy and then, you know, I'd just grow that.
So
and
technically, that's a virtuous one. That's not a bad one.
it says Animo.
You said it was a bad boy. It's agape sword. Agape sword is virtuous.
It's a bad boy. It's a big bad boy. Shush. That's how that was gonna work.
Right.
Because, you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, and then that would have gotten you there, so.
Yeah.
All right.
Like I said, I was gonna do that the last turn, but I read it backwards.
All right, Truth Seekers, thank you for joining us. So keep learning virtues and defeating sinnies. Have a blessed